Shalom. I want to start by giving our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash, and double honor to my pastors and elders Grand Millstone, and shalom to the elect. All right. This is the brother Ishama from my Brisbane, Australia, and I'm back again with another lesson. And this lesson right here is going into feeding my sheep. Okay. And the reason why I'm making this video right here is going into the whole incident that happened during the Passover. All right, last Friday, okay, American time. It was Saturday over here, Australian time. The scary, okay. How the whole Passover was carried on, like dudes had strippers, dudes held the whole Passover like like a party. They didn't hold it up like a Solomon. And now from there, man, we know that the Passover is a serious Solomon, all right? It's a serious thing, man, okay? When you read the book of Matthew, Matthew chapter 26, it will tell you, the things that Yahushua was about to face, okay, during his Passover and how that it was. And then even when we go to the book of Exodus 12, none of those people were having party, man. When you read about how it's supposed to be kept, it's a serious thing, man. It's supposed to be kept as well. The first day of the Passover is like it's basically a Sabbath, man. So, you can't be out there buying things, having sexual intercourse with your woman, okay, having all those things going on in those type of on that type of day, man, on the first day of the Passover, all right, okay, and then from there, like it's supposed to be a serious thing, okay, can't be eating leavened bread and all that. It has to be unleavened bread, all right, yeast, and then today the time we live in, man, a lot of food got yeast in. And if you're a diligent brother, you at the best of your ability, you check everything that you're eating, everything you're drinking, all right. At the best of your ability, you try your best to make sure you're drinking the right bottle, okay, of your favorite liquor or whatever you got going on, man. But what it seemed like with those dudes, man, they had they had escort. To me, that's what we call it. That's what we call it over here in Australia. Escort is when you have a woman that will bring drinks to you, come sit with you, converse, have a conversation with you, dance, or no, that's escort over here, all right, okay. But when you go through the whole video, you listen to it, you can hear them dudes talking about asking questions. It's like you're asking questions. You have a man, you got this and this going on, which meaning them dudes were really doing some other shit behind the closed curtains, man. All right, okay. So, hey, and the few points I'm gonna add into this lesson here is just touching on a few things on how, like, hey, if you're doing such a thing, how about Shem Yashai is not gonna be pleased with you, man. If anything, he's gonna destroy you, man. All right, straight to the point, man. How about Shem Yashai is gonna destroy you, okay? All right. So I'm gonna just get this, as you can see my photo. I'll go into it real quick and then come out of here, And this is I'm starting the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 15. It says, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves." All right, so brothers out there, man, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta really be careful out there on who you really, on who you're really listening to. All right, because there's a lot of false prophets out there, and they're coming out saying, they got the right doctrine. Okay, they're the anointed ones. All right, Yahushua is dealing with him. Nah, man. Okay, now you can't do that. All right, and then when you look the GMS, the brothers, the elders, and it's like the apostles and the elders Grand Millstone, the way they come out is different from these other from these other leaders of these camps, man. You know, the apostles and elders, they'll come out, wrote, and they'll tell you how it is. All right, and nothing being twisted about it. Okay, you know, it's all straight truth. Okay, they'll tell you how it is, and then most of the people, man, they'll the things they'll hear about, you know, that Grant Millstone preach, it's they can't really believe it. It's you know, it's supposed to be like that. The first thing is that that whole rape doctrine that these other camps ran with, saying that JMS pushed a rape doctrine. That whole thing is misunderstood, man. Okay, it's a thing that these people carried on and went around with, saying that's what we pushed, that we are rapists. But now, how many brothers in Grant Millstone got arrested raping women? All right, and the answer is zero, man. You see, the answer is zero brothers, man. All right, and how many brothers got arrested in Grant Millstone carrying a weapon on them, going trying to fight somebody or kill somebody? And the answer is zero. All right, but these other camps, there's been a few videos of brothers, you know, scary brothers in, you know, the whole scary camp, whatever, have a weapon on them. There's videos being put on YouTube about him having a weapon on them, trying to put up a weapon on this, you know, this so-called white dude. You know, he could have been Israelite, it could have been Edomite, I don't know, but the spirit on our man, it seemed like, you know, he was just nothing but a lost dude, man. He had a lost soul on him, you know. And they're trying to pull a gun on him, you know, and the guy was helpless. The guy couldn't do really not much, man. And they're trying to pull a gun on him. They're gonna be going on a shooting range, all that shit, you know. These camps are the ones who pushing that type of shit. But, you know, going back to the rap doctrine, them dudes ran with it. It's because either they didn't have understanding of the scriptures, all right, and they ran with it, all right. They ran with it, all right. Not having understanding, the whole thing became music, became songs, man. Okay, and that's what everybody talks about it, man. All right, okay, that's what everybody talks about, and we as you know, as GMS brothers, we seem like as the evil ones, you know. But hey, remember, the evil guys always wins at the end, man. You know, if that makes sense. Because the evil guy is always the good one. So you guys can make us look evil, but by the end of the day, we telling the truth. You watch a movie, the villain is always the good guy, man. The villain is always the good guy, all right? The villain always wants what we want, you know? All right? So I'm going to get a quick one. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 39, verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy. So the Most High, Yahweh Shai, his ways are holy. It's like his ways are holy and are plain, okay, unto the holy. All right, so like it says, as his ways are plain unto the holy. See, so the Most High's ways are so plain, so simple unto the ones with understanding. All right, so are the stumbling blocks unto the wicked. You know, so the stumbling blocks are really set for the wicked ones, the ones who's not gonna get understanding. And when you see these camps, man, and they're really leading our people, you know, to the deep ditch, because everything that they're bringing out, it sounds so good to them, and they're wrong with it, you know. They're wrong with it. All right. It's the book of it's like here. Quick one right here. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 14. It says, "Let them alone. They be blind, leaders of blind." So, hey, the leaders of our scary, man, they're blind. And even the rest of these other camps, man, you know, who's treating Passover as a, you know, a party, you know, nah, man, it ain't like that. You guys are fucking, you know, your leaders are fucking blind. And you want to follow them, you gonna get it. So let them alone. They be blind of, it's like they blind leaders of blind. If they're blind, it's like if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. You see that? So both of y'all gonna, you know, you know, the leaders and the ones that follow the leaders who's pushing that whole wrong doctrine, And right, they're gonna fall into that ditch, man. Okay, something you can't come out of, man. That deep, deep ditch, man. All right. All right, another one. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 39. And he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind? The answer is no. Should they not both fall into the ditch? Right, man. So the scary man, the leader of the scary, that whole group, they're blind, and the followers are blind also. You're being led by a blind person, so you both gonna fall into that ditch, man. Okay, that's the end for you guys, man. You know, you either get it right now, or it's gonna be fucked up, man. It's gonna be too late. Okay. Okay. This the book of stuck here. This the book of Saint John. Saint John chapter 10, verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep, and that's what Yahushua did. All right, he gave his life unto the sheep, and the sheep it represents the elect. Okay, starting with the 144. All right, in verse 12. But he that is in a hireling and know the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scareth the sheep. All right, verse 13. The howling fleeth, because he's in howling, howling, and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and my sheep, and know my sheep, and I am of my mind. As the Father knoweth me, even so I the Father, I laid down my life for the sheep. And how shall I do that? He laid down his life for the elect. All right. All right. You see that? And now when you go, when you jump to verse what is it? I can read 16 too. And and the other sheep I have, which are not of this fold. Okay, talking about the northern tribe, them also I must bring. Okay, and they shall hear my voice. And there shall be one and there shall be one fold and one shepherd. Right. So this right here, this other sheep that Yahushua is talking about, it was talking about the northern tribe. All right. And when you look at the time we're living in right now, the northern tribe and southern tribe, they're all together right now. All right. Okay. Back then, Yahushua, he preached the message, to the northern tribes, man. Okay. All right. He went where the northern tribes were, man. Okay. In verse 20, and now I'm gonna jump to verse 26. But you believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. So these people right here who don't believe what Graham Mason is preaching, you people ain't the sheep that Yahushua came for, man. All right. You don't believe that the message. Okay. You don't believe that message that Yahushua was preaching, or the good news. All right. And now go to verse 16. When you look at it, the southern tribes, northern tribes, they're all dwelling in the same area now. Northern America, live in the same countries. All right, same continent. So back then, during the time of Yahushua, and the apostles said this stuff. Yahushua did preach this message to the northern tribes, man. He traveled to them. Okay. All right. It says, verse 27, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. You see, the sheep, the elect, hear the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, which that voice is of us speaking, and those sheep are going to hear it, and they follow them. Now, you guys that follow what these people are preaching, you guys ain't it, man. All right. You guys ain't the sheep that Yahushua was talking about. Okay. You're the ones who's being scattered to the slaughterhouse, man. Or being led to the slaughterhouse, like here. All right. That's who you guys are. Okay. Just going to the book of St. John, chapter 21, verse 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua said unto Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs. You see, Yahshua said to who? Peter, to feed his lambs, the elect. Now, what is Iscariot doing? They ain't doing nothing. They ain't feeding the lamb. They ain't feeding the elect. They ain't feeding the ships, man. If anything, they're scaring the ships. Okay, they see what's coming. The whole Jacob trouble coming, and instead of comforting the ships, they're putting them in the mirth spirit. They're preparing them for what's to come. No, that's fucked up, man. Okay, verse 16. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. Verse 17. He said unto him third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time. Hey, when you got a friend, man, you telling him, bro, can you do this for me, man? You telling him second time, yeah, bro, hey, bro, man, can you do this for me? You really got it? He said, yeah, man, I got this. I can do it. And then third time, after your friend, I agree with you, told you, that, but you double checking him, you said the third time, they get mad. All right, and this is Peter right here, man. Knowing, hey, this is what only so-called Negroes people do. The so-called white people don't do this shit. All right, they don't get mad about that. They be like, Mike, hey, Mike, I got you, Mike. All that shit, bro. Like, they easily believe in things, or however their spirit is like, man. Okay, I'm not one of them, so you know how they are when you watch them talk and whatever. But this right here, man, it proves that Yahushua was a so-called Negro and Peter was so-called Negro, man. They were, a so-called black people, so-called brown people of today, or brown people, like, so-called black, because there ain't nothing, ain't no such thing as black, which today there will be so-called of what? Brown color, okay? Different shades of color. He said unto him third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. So, Peter, man, is like, hey, you know all things, man. So you should know. And you should know it, man. All right? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep. Now, what's the scary doing? What are they doing, man? They ain't feeding the ships of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. If anything, they're scattering them. Okay, they're leading them into their slaughterhouse. You see, that's what they're doing, man. All right. So from there, I'm gonna stop right here, man. I'm gonna do part 2, Lord willing. Go into, more into details. I just want to make the show because the memory on my phone is too low. I'll upload this video, and after that, I'm gonna do a second one. Just get going like that. All right. So hey, Tawada to Yahweh B'Shem Yashah B'Shem Kwakadash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson right here. And Lord willing, this lesson was edified to you brothers out there and sisters. So again, hey, shalom to the elect.